Hey guys, Dangerous Thing here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to an episode of brand new Dr. T. And so today I'm going to try to do a push to at least level stage 6 of Dr. Terror, and hopefully I can get through stage 6. But while I'm recording and playing Boom Beach, I want to talk to you about a few things that have happened in the last couple of days. First of all, yesterday a video came out that I did not at all expect to see, and actually one of my subscribers and one of members of my task force sent it to me in Skype, and he said, hey, have you seen it? And I was at work, so I didn't watch the video that came out because I usually watch videos when I get back home, but I started playing it and it was video of a really good friend of mine, or I guess I hope I can say a good friend of mine, but of one and only Reversal. He gave me a shout out and it is incredibly lovely of him, and I did not expect that. You know, it was a total surprise, and I cannot believe how many of you have came to my channel since yesterday after he's mentioned me and, you know, gave me a chance and checking me out right now, and maybe you're even watching this video, and if you are, then thank you so much for doing this. It really means a lot. And you know, when Rev was talking about you know, what it takes to, you know, get views on YouTube, he's totally right. So it means the world to me that you're watching this. Rev, thank you so much for taking your time and making a video about, you know, other YouTubers that are currently playing Boom, and it's just, I can't say enough how thankful I am. But right now we're going through Dr. T, and Dr. T has dropped the terror, and let's check out what he's got in store for me. I love the new sound effects for critters when critter boxes drop. I absolutely love the sounds. I don't know that if you guys have paid attention or not, but I think the sound has been tweaked just a little bit in the mini update, and if you haven't, turn your phone up on loud or your tablet and check it out. It's actually really cool. So level 2, 0 casualties. I really want to see how far I can go in without any casualties. Hopefully I can get through at least 4 terror stages with 0 cash, but we will see. Let's check out stage 3 and let's take a look at the health of the rocket launchers. Because I'm attacking with hookah combo, of course I'm gonna take care of rocket launchers first. I feel like it's my go-to. I want to take it out first and foremost so that my Zookas not get affected, because even though I'm dropping heavies in front of Zookas, it's just a good insurance policy, because, you know, why not? So let's take out the remaining rocket launcher right at the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock of the HQ, and then let's drop our artillery right here and take out these 2 flamethrowers, because we got plenty of GBE, and why not use it up before we even deploy our troops so that we can then eliminate any sort of chances of casualties. So right now the base is looking pretty sweet. There are only 5-6 defenses that are left on the base. And another thing that I really have enjoyed since the mini update, take a look at that. I don't know what it's called because I haven't clicked on it before, but the little container of green juice there, when it explodes, the graphics are absolutely awesome, you guys. I love the little things that, you know, Supercell takes care of and puts out, because they make the game so special. So there goes the critter box and the sound that comes along with it. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it after I'm done recording this and put the music over it. I'll make sure that I'll blast the sound of critters over the sound of the music. So Terror stage 3, we got some nice amount of resources. We got an intel map, which, you know, the struggle for intel is real right now. My task force is always talking about how, you know, you attack 5 times and you get 1 intel map, which, you know, which is fine, but that just means that sometimes it'll take us more than 24 hours in between each operation. So let's take a look at Terror Stage 4. We got some shock mines over here. We got the shock launcher. We got some defenses right by the shore, which aren't going to be a problem. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to take care of this cluster right by the HQ first, because that's the direction I'm going. I'm going to swing from the left side, and I'm going to take out a few of the cannons and mortars, and hopefully maybe even those machine guns as well. So let's drop another one and take out the machine gun, and the other one's probably going to end up standing, but that's totally fine. I don't want to use my GB on it right now. So because the shock launcher is kind of at the very corner of the base in the right hand side, I can actually avoid it without having to spend my GBE on taking it down. So I'm gonna direct my troops. Oh, one of my heavies gets zap bait for a second, but that's totally fine. I'm just gonna, you know, flare my troops to the left, and that way they avoid the shock launcher, and I save myself some GBE, and I'm not gonna hopefully lose that many troops. It doesn't seem like I have been losing many Zukas. Zukas are the most vulnerable, so this should be pretty good. And now we're in range of the shock launcher, but I'm just gonna reroute them once again to the underbelly of Dr. Terror's, or Dr. T's, gotta remember that, Dr. T's HQ, and down it goes. Terror stage 4. Let's see how many casualties we had. It doesn't look like we had any casualties actually. Let's just double check. No casualties. Super, super sweet. All right, and we got some shards, and we got another intel map, which is awesome. Let's take a look at what level 5 has in store for us. Now, that is starting to look a little bit more serious, but I think I can handle this. So let's take a quick peek. So much stuff is going on here. There are a few rocket launchers. There are beastly sniper towers. There are cannons, and okay, let's just jump in and do this. First and foremost, you know my strategy by now. I'm gonna take out rocket launchers. I know it's gonna take a barrage and artillery shots and whatnot, but I think it's worth it. I think it's a good investment, so I'm just gonna spend the money right now, and hopefully it's gonna pay off. And now look at that cluster over here where all the defenses are kind of really close to each other. So I'm going to take advantage of that, and now shock launcher and the cluster of sniper towers and the cannon. Let's see what goes down. Okay, that's not so bad. That wasn't so bad. We still have 49 gunboat energies. So let's drop the troops, and let's shock this cluster right by the shore, and let's drop the troops, flare them to the right hand side where they will take care of the sniper towers. And I'm going to drop 2 boxes of critters and hear them little buggers buzz around while they're distracting the splash damage from the defense building standby. Close by, I can't speak. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna route all of my troops right in front of this machine gun over here, and I think we're in great shape. I think, okay, well, this might be a little bit tight because I only have a few Zukas left, and that flamethrower is just buzzing and frying them babies, but I think we got this. I still got a few of my heavies left. I have 5 heavies, and I have 5, 9, and I have 13 Zukas. So I think I got this one down, but what it tells me is that if this is stage 5, then stage 6 may be just a little bit more challenging. So right now, stage 5 is level 53 player, and I cannot wait to see stage 6 once we're done with this, because it looks like I actually got this down and lost all of my heavies. Check that out. Lost all of my heavies, and I only have 6 Zukas left standing. So those Zukas pack so much punch power in their rifles, in their Zooks, that they were able to take down the remaining health of the HQ of Dr. T and brought home some victory, you guys. A little bit of resources here and there, and Terror stage 6. Okay, this is looking pretty serious. So I don't know that my current troop combo is the best idea for it, so maybe I should head back and retrain. It looks like I probably could swing it with skinks and medics, so let's head back to the dangerous thing land, and I'm gonna retrain my troops, get me some skinks and medics, and try my luck. I'm gonna hop off, because if you guys are new to my channel, you will find out pretty soon that I'm really stingy when it comes to diamonds. I hate spending diamonds. I always save them up for special occasions, and can you blame me? Diamonds are so important. So I'm gonna hop offline and then come back when my troops are retrained and ready to go back in battle, and then we will see whether or not the skink and medic combination was a wise choice, or maybe, just maybe, if I made a mistake. But while things are training up, I wanted to once again chat a little bit more, you guys, and just, you know, tell you that I really appreciate you stopping by and tell you a little bit about what I'm currently doing on my Boom Beach account. You will see that I have 50, I'm level 50 player, and I only have 384 points. Now, that is partially because I was away from home for almost 2.5 weeks. I was visiting my friends in Norway. You may know one of them, Boom Beach General Boot Ramp. I spent time with him and his girlfriend in Norway, and then I was touring Italy and came home just about 5 days ago. So I lost a bunch of points there because I got attacked so many times. A bunch of the real-time player bases that I've claimed were reclaimed by Black God. So I've lost a few of the points there, and in general, what I've been doing recently is trying to really beef up my base, trying to upgrade my cannons, my boom cannons, and just make sure that it is a little bit more stable when it comes to sustaining the attacks. So that's why you will see that I'm level 50 player and I don't have 900 medals, and that's just because I have a different style. I'm playing the game not to push for victories, but to enjoy the game. So I'm gonna crank out some sculptors because I'm gonna start boosting it a little bit, and I will see you guys in a minute when my troops are retrained. DangerousThing will be back. Okay, you guys, so the troops have been retrained, and I am going to go ahead and boost 2 of my masterpieces. I have plenty of power powders. I think I have about 16 or 17 left, so I'm going to boost the troop damage, and I'm also going to boost, of course, the gunboat energy. So I have three Scorchers, and I have 1 boat of medics and 3 boats of tanks. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of this boom cannon and cannon combo right by the shore, and then hopefully I will be able to roll through from the left hand side and get down to the HQ with absolutely no problem. Now I only have a little bit of gunboat energy left because tanks and of course Scorchers are so expensive in terms of GBE. Deploying them costs a lot of money, so I am just gonna go ahead and hope for my life that I can make it down to the HQ because I only have 4 GBE. And first, oh my god, no! My first Scorcher explodes right in front of my eyes, and that's an absolute painful sight to watch because they're so expensive and so hard, and not hard, but so long to train, takes so long to train. So I'm still not giving up the hope. I got 2 Scorchers left, and I have 3 tanks left. 4 tanks left, and I only have, well, unfortunately I only have 1 medic. So I don't know, you guys, this may not be looking very good for me because look at all of the, oh no, I only have one Scorcher left. The explosion of Scorcher is perhaps one of the most painful things I can possibly endure while doing this right now, but it's okay. Oh my gosh, no, I lost my last Scorcher, and I think this is where I just have to realize that I have to cut the losses because this isn't gonna work out for me, you guys. I better run out of here while I still have 2 tanks left because that's, a little bit of money that I can save while retraining the troops. So, well, this was a terrible mistake. Definitely Terror Stage 6 is a little bit more challenging than I thought it would be with the Skanks and Medics combo, but my Scorchers are only level 1, my tanks are level 10, and my medics I think are level 3. So I'm gonna retrain my regular combo of my Lucky Hookah, and hopefully that's gonna work out for me. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into attacking real-time players and soon in NPC bases as soon as this is done training because I'm boosted and I cannot waste the boost. See you in a second. Okay, you guys, so we still have plenty of time in the boost, and that means I need to go out there and get me some loot. Even though I'm currently upgrading one of my defenses, it's never it's never enough. As soon as the update is done, I'm gonna be able to jump right into another one, given that I don't get attacked and of course lose. But let's go ahead and take care of Rambo right here. Let's take down his rocket launcher, and let's take out this other one that he is sneakily hiding in the mangroves right next to his radar. I can see you, Sunshine, because I'm wearing my glasses right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, and then I'm gonna deploy my troops because right now everything is looking pretty good. Well, actually, let's try and see if we can take out the shock launcher as well, because we got plenty of gunboat energy thanks to the boost. And let's do one artillery shot, and that's gonna take out the shock launcher. And from now on, I feel pretty comfortable. So let's also take out the machine gun and the boom cannon right here. All right, that worked out. And then maybe one more artillery shot. All right, perfect. And let's go ahead and jump in, deploy our heavies first and Zookas right after them. Then as soon as they get a little bit closer to the gold storage, I'm gonna drop the shock screen on the cannons and machine gun. I know the machine gun is gonna be out of range, but you know, why not? It's already there. So I'm gonna shock that, and let's throw some critters right there in the mix so that we distract a few of the splash damaged sprayers. And let's throw another box of critters to turn around our defenses and let our troops get a nice and clear path. And let's redirect our Zookas and heavies to the right. They're being a little stubborn because defenses are being taken out by the time they get there. But there's actually a shield right around the HQ, which I think isn't going to be a problem. I'm not going to take out the shield generator. I'm just going to have my Zookas go straight at the shield, and we're going to take it down that way, the old-fashioned way, breaking down the shield wall. So I think it doesn't really have much left in it. So shield is going down, and so is the HQ. Right now we're mostly outside of the range of everything, and I just totally wasted a health boost right there, but no big deal because Rambo just went down. 373 victory points, level 48. Rambo, thank you for contributing your resources to the Dangerous Thing charity, because I need to keep upgrading my resources, my base and my defenses. So I lost 7 heavies and a few Zookas, no big deal. Let's just, you know, keep on rolling through this, and let's say hello to my lovely task force here, and let's jump right in. Brick wall. Okay, nice chunk of resources available. Typically, I would probably go and take out rocket launchers first, but I think I'm gonna do something a little bit different, even though I'm doing hookah combo, and I always am worried that rocket launchers are gonna zip and zap my Zookas. But I think what I'm gonna do here is use the gunboat energy that I have and take out the clunk of sniper towers and some of the close by defense buildings, and then simply just direct my troops to the right, you know, right around the HQ, have them line up, and at that point they will definitely be outside of the reach of rocket launchers, so I should be in A-OK condition. So let's go ahead and check out how that's gonna plan out for us. In the meantime, let's deploy the troops already, and I'm gonna use the gunboat energy to throw a shock screen on rocket launchers so they don't zip up my Zookas in the meantime. So let's go ahead and drop a few more critter boxes, and of course heal the Zookas. And a few of my Zookas getting hit up by rocket launchers, but that's not a big deal. I still have plenty of Zookas left, and the defense buildings around the HQ are all almost taken out. I am totally outside of the reach of absolutely everything right now, so nothing stands between me and the victory at the brick wall. So this is going to be it for today, you guys. I really wanted to go to Terror Stage 6, but unfortunately it is just a little bit more of a pain in the neck as I thought it would be. So that means I still have to keep getting better and keep improving my attack skills so I can bring down Dr. Terror, also known as Dr. T, and I will see you guys next time. Once again, thank you so very much for coming over and watching my videos. If you're coming from Rev's channel, you know, Bootram's channel, or if you found me on your own, I really appreciate you, spending your time with me on my channel, and I cannot wait to see you next time. Until then, Dangerous Thing is out.